What's going on, guys? So today we got the Gymshark fit. We got the Gymshark pump cover, socks. These pants are like Amazon pants, but today we have back and delts. It's actually one of my favorite days because my back has been developing really well. I've also been doing posing training with my coach, so my posing has gotten way better. I'm also losing weight. So when you guys saw me last, I was probably like 163. I think the peak was like 167 because I was bulking a little bit, but I'm down to 156, y'all. 156. And we're gonna try to get down to like 153, 150, which is at the low end, and then just recomp and then start bulking again, lean bulk. But so far, been really good. Today we got back in delts. I'll take off the pump cover here after I get done walking, and then we'll get the workout started. I only have 5 exercises, so it'll be a pretty short day. And then I'll do some posing, and that'll be the end of the video. And hopefully you guys will get excited as well. So if you guys want to join me along the journey of me bodybuilding, if you haven't already, drop a like, subscribe. All right, we're reaching the end of this walk. Only do like 5-minute walk, get some cardio in. But yeah, we'll get this workout started and appreciate you guys joining me today. I forgot to mention I'm at DNA Strength, but you guys should already know that based on the background. But for those who are new, this is DNA Strength here in Peachtree Corners, Georgia. So if you ever visit Georgia and you want to go to a great powerlifting gym, you can check out my other videos that I have where I show the gym and kind of like scout out what they have. But they pretty much have everything that you would want that you need. So the vibes are pretty good tonight. We got some people recording as well. So hopefully you can hear me over the music. It's bumping. It's like literally midnight, 11 o'clock, and people are here. It's kind of crazy. Didn't think it was going to be busy. And we'll warm up a little bit too. We got to take the pump cover off, you know? Let's get to it. Now we're in the Demon Corps. Let's go. I also forgot to mention that literally, was it yesterday? Yeah, literally yesterday, I tore something in my back. This is my girlfriend, Jess Moreno.
Hi.
Gymshark is having a sale.
Code Jesse to save you an additional 10% off.
Get out of here. Anyways, I tweaked something. I was doing squat. Of course, I went to crunch, so that was like a mistake already, but I was doing 365 squat for 6, and then on my second set of 350 for 6, something happened. I don't know. I think my belt was like pushing against something in my lat, or like something in my back here, and it's like right here. It just hurts a lot. So I might take a little easy today on the back and delts. It just depends on if it gets irritated or not, but I don't want to get injured, but we're definitely going to push as hard as we can, because that's one thing I've learned in the past 4 weeks I've been doing this program is I've literally been pushing most things to failure, or like almost to failure, and I've gotten so much stronger. So I've actually hit new limits that I didn't think I'd be able to push. I mean, I did powerlifting and it was always like RPE 7 or like 8, but I never really pushed to failure. And just doing that alone has exponentially helped my growth and everything. So it's been really fun doing all that. But yeah, we're gonna start off with the Terry side pull down until these guys get done, you know, doing the little studio thing. Okay, so they actually got done, so I'm just going to take over here. I'll be able to do my my rear delt flies before my lat pull down, so that's good. I like to have it a little bit over. I like to have the cable a little bit higher. I can pull kind of like an angle. I'm gonna warm up a little bit. Okay, 30s felt good. I'm gonna do the 40 pounds to 10 reps. If it feels good, I'll go up to 45, and then I'll do 45 to failure. because last time I did 40. So kind of want to stay within my range. Pretty sure. Keep track of your numbers, y'all, so you know. Yep, I did 40. I need to have rest and reserve 1. Let's do 40. We'll do that for 10, and then I'll go to 45. It feels good. Okay, it started to get heavier as we went on, so I did 40 for 15. I probably had one more left in me. I was feeling it pretty bad at 14. And you can see I got kind of like stuck there. Definitely know which way you're crossing, so you don't get tangled up. But yeah, hopefully that looked pretty good. I'll probably put some other angles in there too, so you guys can see. But that's the first workout. We'll do that for 3 sets with one rep left in the tank. We want to go as many reps as we can. Looks like I'm capped out at 15 with 1 rep in the tank. I think that was more than last time, so that was pretty good. I'll take it. So we got 2 more sets. Okay, after that second one, I was actually only able to do 11, but I only had 1 minute rest. So that's another big thing that I want to talk to you guys about is, you know, rest is important. And yes, we definitely can push more weight if we just rested a few more minutes longer, but we also want to keep our muscles stimulated for that growth. I probably, if I waited maybe like 2 or 3 more minutes, I probably could have hit the same weight for, you know, close to the same repage. But I'm really just trying to pump my muscle and keep that intensity up. So I'm increasing the intensity by lowering the rest period. So just keep that in mind. Like when you're, you know, doing the failure, you're probably not going to hit the weight that you want, but you're getting so much more muscle growth stimulus. Keep that in mind. You know, we're going to rest for 1 more minute, and then the next one probably be like 10 reps or 9 reps. So just got to keep track of that and look at your fatigue over time. Just gauge that. As long as you're pushing and you're, you know, I'm already feeling super pumped. I'm getting a chest pump from this shit. I mean, I feel it in more in my delts, obviously. Okay, so this one's a little bit hard to film, so I'm using the mirror so you can kind of get like an angle here because it's so close to the mirror that like it would be like obnoxiously close. I mean, I could probably try it like one clip to get this angle, but we're gonna use the mirror for now so you can kind of see. The terrace lat down is a little bit different than like your typical lat pull down where you're kind of like sitting and then coming down. You kind of want to stay in like a fixed position. So it's more like an upper back lat pull down. So when you're pulling down, so you're kind of like lean back a little bit, and then as you kind of release, and then you come down and you squeeze on your upper back, and then you release the tension, but you stay in that position. You don't want to keep coming all the way up and then pulling down your lats and staying like in a, you know, kind of like leaning in and then coming up and leaning back and coming up. You just want to stay in a very fixed position. You know, stretch your back out a little bit and then squeeze. You'll see. I'm gonna warm up a little bit. I'm gonna do like 100 pounds to show you. Hopefully kind of understood from that demonstration. Last week I did 145 for 12. Let's see if I can do 150 for 12. 13 and a half. I'll take it. I'll give you all a little side view. Ow, 9.5. I have to do 2 back offsets. I'm gonna do 120 pounds. I should be able to do it for like 15 plus. So it's still failure, so let's try to at least hit 15. Try to, just gotta push. Well, that hurt. Like almost 17, so that's pretty good. And you want to push the failure, but you also want to not cheat too much on the rep. All right, on to the next exercise. I think it's a T-bar row. Okay, next is T-bar row for 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps. I'm gonna warm up with 45 and 25. Normally I do 2 45s and then a 10 for my max. We'll see how it feels for now. And then when I do my working sets, I will get my straps. So that's just gonna help with grip because I don't need to be working on my grip. I need to work on my back. Let's get this warm up in and then we'll hit the straps. Oh, that was kind of heavy. Tired. I didn't like that other angle, so I'm just gonna add another 25. I think that'll be good enough. It'll be, I think, like 5 pounds less than what I normally do. So I got 45, 25, 25. Normally I do 45, 45, 10, literally 5 pounds less. 2 reps shy of failure on all sets. Last time I hit for 11 reps, that was to failure. Let's try to hit for 9. Let's go. I got my strap. Got my straps now, so we're good. Spleen. Take a little intermission here. I get 3 to 4 minutes rest on these. If you noticed, I really try to elongate at the bottom. So I really stretch out at the bottom. So when I hit the top, I can really squeeze at the peak of the lift. Really getting a good like squeeze at the top. My back really gets pumped. And right now my back is like really pumped. Like if I'm like a turtle shell right now compared to what it usually is. I should show y'all a comparison of like what my back used to look like when I got injured. It was literally like flat as a wall. Now I got about 2 inches on my back. They say 2 inches is small, but it's looking pretty big. So we got 2 more sets. Oh yeah, subscribe. Okay, I'm a little sad. Well, I was actually super excited because normally I have to do cable row, upper back, but now it's machine row. So I haven't tested the machine row yet here, and I don't really know how heavy I can go or whatever, but definitely gonna go till failure. Hopefully it's a decent amount of weight. I'm not too worried about the number, more about the quality than the quantity. We got 3 sets, 1 rep till failure. So let's warm up a little bit and then we'll go from there. And again, I'm going to use my straps because that's ideal for a row movement. I'll do fist up and horizontal. So I'll do upper back and then mid. I won't use the straps yet. All right, for upper fist, I can do a lot heavier, but upper back, I gotta drop it like half. I'll do 1 heavy set of each. Ooh, my shoulder just popped. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's tough. Okay, so again, do not discount the power of straps. Literally, my grip went off at like rep 10, I think, and I was able to pull out like 5 more just because they were so like glued to the handle there. So I was just really wasn't gripping too much. I was gripping a little bit just to get extra security, but man, I was able to just crank out 5 more just because of the straps. So yeah, and again, notice how I extend my back a little bit out, and then I come back and I squeeze, and then I come out and extend and squeeze. You really want that to get that good range of motion, get that good squeeze in to get the best value out of that movement. I could just keep pumping it in one position, but I'm really stretching it, elongating it to then squeeze it, contract it more. So just think about that next time you're doing these movements. You may not be lifting as heavy, but you get so much more value out of it by doing it this way. So that's just a little tip of mine. I'm 156 pounds, looking way bigger than 156 pounds just because I focus on the movements. I'm not trying to ego lift here. I am trying to push myself, but I'm not sitting here trying to impress anyone in this room, not even myself. I'm just trying to push as much as I can and try to get as much value as I can. Try to throw the ego out. Definitely use your ego to push yourself and go beyond, like what you think you can. I do like the ego for that, but definitely just think about, are you getting the most out of that movement, And you guys should know this from like Sam Solik. Like he does like even like 8th reps sometimes because he really go into like crazy true failure, which, I really think when you're, squeezing up here, I'm not really working out my back. So I definitely want to like go far enough where I'm working my back out. I don't want to just do like, absolute failure when I'm not even like working out the muscle. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I'm not trashing on him or anything. That's just like my perception of like to failure. Like till failure for me is doing the movement while still executing like the muscle activation. Like I'm not just gonna like keep tugging on this when I'm not even getting any value from it. I'm just tugging at the weight. Like, okay, yeah, like I'm pulling it, but it's like I'm not really doing too much there. I just rest 1 minute and then get back into another set and do like full range or at least a half a rep or a rep that is activating the muscle, not just like yanking on things. I don't know. Anyways, we got single arm cable pullovers, and then that's it. So pretty short workout. And yeah, so let's get this last set in, and then we will move on to those pullovers. Now that I'm dead. Okay, off to pullovers. Single arm lat pullover. This one's pretty difficult just because it's hard to isolate the lat if you don't really know. So I usually try to go pretty light on this. I'm gonna start off with 40 to warm up, but we'll probably go to like 60 and then try to push it for like 12 to 15. But you wanna stand up. You kind of want to put your hand in the cuff like this, and you either want to grab it like this or just keep it like a chop. And you really want to lean into it and let your lat extend out, like let your lat poke out, and you're really just squeezing that lat. You'll see. normally if we don't do it right, you will end up using too much shoulder up here, and you'll end up doing this. So this is how I was doing it, letting my lat guide. Normally people will really squeeze in and they'll get their shoulder involved and they'll be cranking everything with their shoulder, and you'll feel it in your pec too, right here. But if you're letting your lat do all the work, you'll feel it more in your rear delt, more in the back of your shoulder and your lat. And you really just, it'll feel like a blob. I don't know, it'll feel separated, and you're like working it, and it feels very strange, but that's because you're literally using your lat. You're not using any other muscles, or you're using less. Let me say less. But yeah, I'm gonna give you an angle over here so you can kind of see like the inside of what's going on here. All right, now we're gonna go up. All right, before I get done with this video, I got this hydration drink, matcha green tea. It's from Advanced GG. I got this at MomoCon, and I just absolutely love the flavor, and I never cramp because of it. It's basically electrolytes. So yeah, I don't really have a code yet, but hey, I recommend getting this. Try it out. The flavors are amazing. So yeah. If you have a problem with cramping like I do because I'm at such a low body weight and cutting, yeah, Advanced GG. Dude, the matcha green tea is just so good. Ooh, that's so good. It's kind of sour too. Now it's time to have some fun. Okay guys, so that's it for back and delts. We only had those 5 exercises and pretty much took like 2 hours filming and talking to you guys and resting in between sets and everything. So far so good. Physique is looking pretty good. I'm about like 156 pounds right now. We're gonna drop a little bit more as the week progresses. Gotta up the cardio a little bit. We got deadlifts tomorrow, so posterior chain and legs tomorrow, and then we'll have a rest day, and I'll probably try to rock climb on that day or something like that. Probably won't go too heavy just because my back is still a little bit tweaked, but we're just gonna work through it. My back wasn't actually too bad today. I did more upper back than lower back, so it wasn't feeling too strained. But yeah, thanks for staying tuned for this episode, and if you haven't already, drop a like, leave a comment, and as always, subscribe. Thanks guys.